Number 7 for Allan.
Canoe Trip hangs on to win by a neck with Allan Davis in the bike. It was Allan's 7th win on the card, which means that he won half of the races on this April 13th evening. This 3-year-old trotter is trained by Shand and owned by Shirley Shand. Allan also teamed up with the Shands for their first race on this same program to bring home a win. By the way, our Harrington defending driving champion won 3 for his son, owner-trainer Tyler Davis as well. Let's talk with Allan about his magnificent 7 evening. First of all, Allan, let me see your hands. Let me see. Ooh, they are hot. They are hot. Tell me about that night. It was incredible.
Well, it's got to line up. I had a lot of good drives and a lot of good spots on the half-mile track, positions, everything. And it's got to work out to win 7 races in a night, no matter who you are. And it was working out.
So when you go into a night like that, do you think, oh, I can win 2 or 3? Or did you go in thinking, I might have 7?
Never might have 7. It looked like I had chances to win a lot of races. I also had a horse that was scratched that was 2-1, but never 7, maybe 3, 4.
All right, okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of an education here. Allan, talk about this a little bit. What is this? How does it help you out?
Okay, so this is the draw sheet. Comes out 6 days before you race, and like you're listed on horses, and you get to look through, and they actually have a proof where you can look through and see what horses you want to drive if you're listed on a couple horses in a race, and you get to pick one, and then the other people have to find somebody else to drive their horse, whatever one you don't pick.
So yeah, I mean, like if Allan's down on 2 horses, obviously he's good, but he's not that good. He can't drive 2 horses in one race. So how do you decide? Like, do you actually, like, when you look at it, know some of these horses right off the bat from their names?
Absolutely, I know a lot of the horses that race here in Delaware, and like a lot of times my decision comes on post position or a guy that I drive a lot of horses for, and sometimes I take a horse that's a little lesser just because of the guy I drive for a lot. But most of the time I try to pick the best horse now.
Oh, talking about a guy that you drive a lot for, your son Tyler, right? You had 3 wins for him on that night. How proud are you? You know, you watched him grow up and he's successful. You're driving for him. He drives a little bit. That really has got to make you feel good as a dad.
Yes, he does really well. He does a better job than I could ever do training. I give him that. I told him that plenty of times. I said, I couldn't make a horse go like you can. He does a way better job than I could ever do training, and a lot of times I pick his. A lot of times I pick off his when I have another horse that people I drive for, and I really should have drove his horse because his horse was probably better. But I know I'm going to be able to get that drive back because he really don't want to drive.
I love it. I love honesty right there. That's for real.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, matter of fact, he went with Rocket Shard, my other son's horse. He went with her, and then he put me right back. He listed himself and then put me. He says, "I'll let you drive her again."
I'll let you. I'll let you. Yeah, yeah.
Even though he went with her, he should have drove her again. I was second. He went with her.
And now you are a major family man. I mean, when you go on Facebook between you and your wife Denise, there's just pictures all over. You guys are really a tight unit. But you work a lot too. So when do you find time to hang out with your peeps, and what do you do on your time out?
Well, right now I'm only racing here, so it's pretty easy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here, and I'm trying to stay away from Chester for now because everybody's there driving. I like to go there and get my pension starts, but we have time now. Like, it's not bad. Like I said, 3 days a week, and the rest is grandkids at the house all the time and family at the house, and yeah, we're very close. My wife keeps everybody close.
Okay, Phillies. I'm a Philly fan.
What's going on with the Phillies? What did we do? We must have jinxed them when we went. You went to one game, I went to the next, and now they're done. No, I don't know. Baseball's crazy. There's a lot of games, so hopefully it turns around. It's not looking too good now. They build you up. Philly builds you up and then let you down. Hey, but we got the Sixers. They're playing good.
Oh, that's true. That's and I'm just now starting to get into hockey. I know. I guess that team's not so good. I'm just learning. I didn't even know about anything about hockey. I didn't understand any of it. But baseball, that's my sport. Harness racing and baseball.
Well, there you go. Philly, orange and black. You can get away from Baltimore now. Flyers are.
That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. I'm an Orioles fan, so if you're watching and you go for Baltimore, I'm with you too. That's my AL team. So, all right. Well, thank you, Allan, so much. I love talking racing and baseball with you always.
All right. Thanks, Heather.